Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Beyond the Edge of Owlsgard. And when last we left off, we have many ways that we can go, but no way that we can actually move forward safely or productively. We know of a thing behind some thick glass that we can't get access to, because we can't fool the strange metal thing that wants us to give it some kind of identification. We found a turbine that we can't get past because it's just too powerful, and walking into its line of effect is kind of deadly. We've also found this trestle table that we can't do anything with right now. And most importantly, we found where the wolves do their business. The only business we have with there is staying far, far away. Now, let us go to the tundra. Nothing seems to be here. There is a tree stump. There's also a woodpecker. Maybe we can have a conversation with the woodpecker.
The tree stump is full of hungrily gnawing woodworms.
Yep, there they are. Being woodworms.
Aw, I can't catch them. They're way too fast.
We're clearly going to need one, but the question is, how are we going to get one? Maybe I could use the sign? But first...
A deep, thorny bush. Are those thorns moving?
Finn, don't get too close to those. I know these kinds of thorns. The pricks they give you are extremely toxic.
Toxic? Ooh. First things first, push the tree stump.
Hey, some woodworm's giving me the stink eye.
Not surprising, you are trying to topple their home.
It's somewhat of a woodworm commune by now. I can't pull that one out.
Makes sense.
I'd only find endless little tunnels in it anyway.
Endless little tunnels we can't navigate through. Okay. Rope?
Putting this on the stump won't do me any good. The woodworms won't give a damn pile of sawdust about it.
No, they will not. Also, we gotta talk to Gwen.
Didn't know that the plants in this region were that hostile.
Oh, they are not friendly, that's for sure. We should actually just use this.
Shall I make poison darts from these? I'm a little too pacifist for that.
I doubt you'd even be able to safely harvest them to do that.
I'll never get the thorns out with my bare hoof.
That's true. Can we pick them up?
I'll never get the thorns out with my bare hoof.
Can we open it?
I can't open it.
Not really much we can do here. We could throw a rock at it.
Brute force won't make the thorns go away. Besides, I only prick myself doing it.
What, by throwing a rock? Okay, picking up the rock would certainly do it. What about stone with the stump?
I'm sure the worms inside will distrust me even more if I beat on their home like crazy with this.
To be fair, I don't think they'd trust you to begin with.
I'd hate to feed the wooden bucket to the worms. It could be useful.
Could be. What about the bone?
Putting this on the stump won't do me any...
Yeah, that won't do anything. What about the container?
Putting this on...
What about the container with the thorn bushes?
Those mean thorns would only prick at it.
That's true. We also have a tree.
Feels weird to still have walked among green trees in Velahill this morning. And now, here we are, standing amidst snow-covered spruce trees.
That's distance for you.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
You had a conversation with many other trees. What's different about this one?
I don't want the woodpecker lady to think there's an earthquake.
I think the woodpecker lady would be able to tell that you're pushing the tree.
I'm not going to steal the woodpecker lady's favorite tree.
That makes sense. I'm going to try and open the tree, though.
I can't open it.
Okay, let's have a look at... Ooh, the birdhouse.
I've always wondered what it's like to live in a birdhouse like that. Where's the living room and the bathroom? Are there comfortable hangout areas? And who's going to clean up all the leftover worms from the couch?
I mean, the answer to many of those questions is there aren't any. But the answer to the last question is the person that lives there.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Can I take the house?
I wouldn't want to upset the woodpecker lady in her old age.
That's fair enough. Can I push it?
I can't reach it anyway.
That's also true. What about opening it?
It's none of my business what's inside.
It is also already open.
Her beak is all bent from years of knocking.
How are you? I have many questions.
Hello up there, Mrs. Woodpecker.
Greetings, young travelers. Are you looking for someone by any chance?
Yes, I am.
How do you know that?
Just a guess. Roughly half an hour ago, there were some terrible things going on here. A green-robed wolf with white fur was badly mauled by a group of other wolves, and then left in the midst of these thorns.
Charlena? She's in there?
We have to get her out of there.
I flew into the thicket of thorns shortly after to talk to her, but she seemed unresponsive.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound good.
Thanks for the info anyway, Miss Woodpecker.
One does what one can.
Okay, so she's in there. We need to get rid of the thorns, and then we need to do something about the fact that she's likely been poisoned by the thorns.
What's the situation here?
Since I am old, and my beak is too crooked for some good old-fashioned pecking, I often sit here, count the snowflakes, and philosophize about the woodpecker life. Every now and then, I fly over to the village and drop in on my friend Zashenka. But for now, I'd rather stay here. I don't need to tell you that strange things are happening right now, do I?
Yes, that's true. These machine things. It's like something out of a nightmare.
However, in this area, I guess it's still safe. Oh, and by the way, you are always welcome in my little house if things become too dangerous out there.
Oh, thank you. That's nice.
I mean, we'd never fit in there, but it's nice.
Can you tell us about the area?
The area? What can I help you with?
Oh, there's a lot of questions here.
Do you know anything about the giant wall of fog?
I have always stayed away from that wall of fog. I don't know anything specific about it, but the unnatural density of it alone always seemed eerie to me. I've heard that after a few seconds of flying into it, you can't even see your own wings in front of your face anymore. It's like you enter a strange, dangerous world the deeper you venture into it.
That's ominous foreshadowing if ever I've heard of it.
Do you know anything about the three towers?
Most find them quite impressive, but I myself have always found them more spooky. You can literally sense the air of dark, long-gone centuries in their vicinity. An air filled with the ancient scent of unrevealed secrets and mysterious events, which no one can identify anymore. In my younger and, let's say, wilder years, I once flew near the top of one of these towers to prove myself in a test of courage. I saw an opening leading inside on its wall, very far at the top. However, the strong wind kept me from flying in. I probably wouldn't have gotten far anyway. A large ornate gate was located further back inside the opening. Apart from that, all of my feathers stood on end. The wind was howling fearsomely, as if the tower tried to scare me away, to keep me from looking deeper inside it.
Interesting. Also, I really like the music in this scene. Very serene, very calm, as if you're in an oasis of peace in a turbulent world. Also, I really like the little square snowflakes.
Do you know anything about the ancient site of the owls?
The site? Oh, I lack deeper historical knowledge about that. However, the giant owl statue above it has always impressed me. By the way, I met my lovely husband on its head back in the day. It was such a beautiful evening. It was just us two woodpeckers, looking out over the seared sunset, dreaming about the tastiest worms. What I wouldn't give to be able to sit up there with him one more time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, bittersweet ending there.
Let's talk about something else.
Oh, sure.
Is there anything else? Ooh, the woodworms.
The woodworms seem to be doing pretty well over there.
Oh, those little rascals are much quicker and nimble these days. And, sadly, I'm not the youngest anymore.
No hints there on what I need to do.
We'll be on our way.
May you always find a nice fat worm in every tree.
Thank you, but I don't think we need a fat worm.
What a remarkably boring little stone.
Might be useful at some point, though.
Oh, your rope is at least as old and worn out as I am.
Could still be useful, though.
What an ancient sign. Unfortunately, there aren't any woodworms in it, I assume.
No, don't think there are.
No woodpecker could open such a thing. Especially not me with my worn old beak.
Fair enough. Thought I'd ask.
I see some woodworms have gotten pretty busy with that bucket.
So it's not going to be very good for holding water. Just wanted to double check that.
How tasteless.
I know, isn't it just? So we do need to get rid of these thorns. Question is how? There is one more place we haven't been yet, and that is the settlement. There's a sign here. And people living here, and a path behind the village.
Welcome to Frostville. You suffered severe bleeding and fatal injuries in the wilderness? Visit Stenik the Healer at the bottom of the stone stairs today.
Interesting. So there's someone we could bring Jarlina to, maybe.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
It's nice to see that people are still living on this island.
The sign already has its purpose there.
Doesn't mean to say I can't take it.
What a tiny settlement. Almost reminds me of my home in the mountains of Vel Hill.
I wonder how big that settlement was. Probably very vertical, considering that you can fly.
It's stuck in the rock and can't be moved more than a few millimeters.
So pretty firmly lodged sign. Also, we can't talk to the people walking around. That makes sense. They're here just for ambience.
I can't open it.
Makes sense. Can I use a stone with
The
it?
sign should not be damaged with stones.
Can it be damaged with a bucket, though?
That doesn't belong on the sign.
Okay, fine. There's a hut, and a door, and a path behind and down the stairs.
A very different architecture from the houses in Vela Hill. Wouldn't have guessed anyone still lived on this remote island.
Indeed. Let's see if we can talk to the hut.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
There could be someone on the other side of it.
The residents wouldn't like that at all.
They wouldn't, but think about it, Finn. A whole house in your inventory.
It's too solidly built to do anything with.
That's true.
That should work best at the front door.
Probably.
Ugh, that solid oak door is kind of intimidating.
Well, there's nothing to be afraid of. It's just a door.
I don't need to have a conversation here.
Clearly, we need to push the door.
That would be a bit rude.
Okay, what about pulling the door?
That would be a bit rude.
Okay, what about opening the door?
What do you want?
Hello? I have some questions.
Oh, we sell beautiful beard care products.
Annoying Sven. Okay, at least we know their name now. Thanks for the achievement. Okay, let's try and actually have a conversation. They're probably quite annoyed with us now.
What do you want?
I wanted to look at the door.
I wanted to look at the door. It's my favorite kind of wood.
He's going to give us an opportunity to. Yup, we can look at the door all we want now. Okay, let's actually ask him something sensible. Surprised he's not really annoyed yet.
What do you want?
Okay,
We're passing through and need help.
Come inside.
oh. That ended better.
Finn, this guy is giving me some serious "I'll kill you and keep your skull as a teacup" vibes. I don't know if we can trust him.
Oh! There's actually a death here. Okay, let's go in. What's the worst that can happen?
Come here. So, you need help. The customs of this place are foreign to you, aren't they?
Well, we,
Why should we help you? You who cowardly dare to enter our village. Actually, we should rob you and then throw you into the sea.
what?
We won't bother you any longer.
Be quiet. You will not earn our help until you master an ancient trial.
Trial?
If you fail, deserved death awaits you.
Oh no, please, have mercy.
Are you ready? Here I have 2 dolls made of straw. One on the left, and one on the right.
Wait, from my direction or yours?
From yours. It is not difficult to see that they are scaled-down replicas of a brave and ancient warrior of our tribe. But only one of the dolls was made by a true master of his craft. Which one is it?
Also, notice the glint here. Clearly we need to do this.
What kind of stupid...
Finn, pull yourself together. Better take another look.
We want to get this wrong. We want to get this wrong. So I'm gonna say the left one.
The left one.
Got you! I just wanted to see which of the 2 dolls you thought was prettier. Both are made by me, you know. I am an artist.
What the...
Reiner, you can leave again. But be careful with the door. Darn it. Feel right at home, you two.
Oh, I don't think we were gonna die at all. Oh, that's a relief and also terrifying. Also, there is something here. A glint. An obvious glint of obviousness. Well, glad to be alive, Gwen.
This cozy hut seems like the last island of peace in the midst of a world deep in chaos.
Wow, your way with words can be quite... astonishing.
Ass.
Aww. They're good friends already. Let's look at the straw.
Maybe not hygienic, but very cozy.
We probably want some of that.
Oh, no, stop it! Leave it where it is. You wouldn't believe what a hell of a job it is to sweep all that straw back into its place.
Okay, fair enough. Can we open it?
I can't open it.
Can I take some?
Feel free to take anything that can help you.
Oh, marvelous! We're just allowed some straw. Excellent.
What do you want to do with that? Cuddle in the straw?
No, I wanted to see if you had any insight. Also, use this with all kinds of things.
Why should there be straw lying around?
Good question.
Why should there be straw lying around?
Okay, we can't do anything with that, but we do have a few other things that we can look at here. Like this candle.
A useful reading aid on dark nights.
Can I push it?
I can't push it.
Can I talk to it? Can I talk to the straw?
I don't need to have a
Okay, can't talk to the straw. Can I talk to the candle?
I don't need to have a...
Okay, can I open the candle?
I can't open it.
Can I take it? Hey, we got a candle! Awesome!
This candle could be useful if we had a bright idea. Got it?
I get it. I get it, that's funny.
That doesn't have to be illuminated.
We do have some way now to light the way to places, but we don't have anywhere we need to especially light up. Or do we? There's also a rolling pin here. We want to look at that.
It's beneath the bench.
I could totally go and get that.
I can't push it.
I could totally go get that.
I don't need to have a conversation
Okay,
here.
I'm gonna go open it.
I can't.
I'm gonna pick it up. Aha! Got a thingamy.
Reminds me of the time I tried baking cakes. I actually got really good at it. My friends only had to throw up for 2 days.
You and I have very different definitions of what good is.
I'll hit you with it.
Hey, don't get fresh with me.
Don't hit people with rolling pins. Also, rolling pin with straw.
No, I don't want to put my stuff in other people's straw.
That seems like a sensible idea. There is, however, this armor. And we need to do something with that armor and talk to Sven. Next time. Also, there's a picture there. And so, when we come back, folks, having a conversation with the people of this settlement. And hopefully getting something that will help us in saving Jarlina. We really, really need to save Jarlina. It's critical. The fate of the world could very well depend on it. Probably does more than we know. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.